When my husband told me I could see anyone as long as he had the same freedom, I knew something was off. You can see whoever you want as long as I get the same freedom, he said, barely looking up from his phone and pushing his breakfast plate aside. The words landed like a punch. I didn't let my face show it. I'd spent years playing the perfect wife silent, always watching him. Over the past year I'd watched him change. He wasn't just busy with consulting. He was distracted. He was elsewhere. We both knew who that was. Is this because of Sarah? I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. He finally met my eyes, a flicker of guilt, then a cold wall of defense. He talked about our marriage like it was a contract he wanted to rewrite. No connection, just a loophole. I said, fine. I tasted ash. Let's do it. We'll try it. He looked relieved, a quick predatory grin kissed my forehead, then sprinted to catch his flight to New York. He thought he'd just won a negotiation. He thought he'd found a way to have his cake and eat it too. As his car left the driveway, I grabbed my phone. I didn't text a stranger. I texted Mark. He's been my coworker for 3 years. He remembers I hate cilantro and notices my hair changes. He'd been waiting for a break for ages, and for the first time in a decade I was giving him one. Coffee at 4? I typed. I thought you'd never ask, he replied. That first night, Maverick called from his hotel. Silence was thick, tension obvious. How was your afternoon? He asked, trying to sound casual. Wonderful, I said, leaning back on the couch. I had coffee with Mark. We're going to a nice bistro tomorrow. Mark, he snapped. He let the mask slip. You said we'd explore. You didn't say you'd jump into a relationship right away. You said I could see whoever I wanted, I reminded him. I'm just exercising my rights under our new arrangement. A muffled feminine laugh floated from the other end. Definitely not the concierge. Is that Sarah? I asked, heart racing. The line cut. The next few months were a whirlwind of retaliation. Every time Maverick left for a trip, I was already on my way out. I didn't just grab coffee. I went for long dinners. I slipped into the dresses he called too much. I let Mark hold my hand in public. I let myself feel the warmth of being seen, prioritized, wanted for who I truly am, not just the wife he needed. Maverick spiraled. He cut trips short, flew back to Chicago early to catch me mid-date. He became a ghost in our house, hovering, checking my phone, demanding my location every 20 minutes. Where are you? He demanded one Tuesday night, voice cracking. Out with Mark. Like we agreed, I replied, eyes locked. You're destroying everything, he shouted, slamming his fist on the kitchen island. I did this for us, to keep the spark alive. No, I said, setting my wine glass down with a click. You did this for you. You wanted a license to cheat without guilt. You wanted Sarah without responsibility. He argued it was different because his intentions were different, but logic died in the air. He realized too late that the freedom he'd given me was my escape hatch. He thought he opened a playground. He opened a door to a life that didn't include him. The resolution wasn't a grand explosion. It was a quiet, devastating realization. I didn't want a marriage of fairness and negotiation. I wanted devotion. When I signed the papers for our legal separation a month later, I understood that sometimes you have to break a broken system to find yourself. Maverick wanted an open marriage, and I gave him the door to walk out.